Hey, how you doing? Welcome to Spring Piston Rifle Fever. I just want to talk to you about a Gamo air rifle and another air rifle that I think would be a better choice. A lot of people don't want to spend a lot of money in the beginning, and that's why they go with a Gamo air rifle. So, first off, I'm going to tell you why I don't think you should buy a Gamo air rifle. Many of you have seen videos with Airgun Angie, Rick Utzler, maybe a few others, the Iguana guy, who keeps sharing videos on the Gamo air guns and how good they are. True, Gamo has a good barrel, and that's good. And they do have, well, this one has a different trigger because I have different guts in it, but they do have a good cat trigger in here. So this has the varmint guts inside of it. It has a steel coiled spring in it right now. But Gamo, they have a good breech and everything, but where they fail is this wedge detent. I don't know if you can see it right there. I can see it. I used a little shim to try to hold that piece in place because I haven't owned this rifle very long, but after 4 years, it was shot. Maybe like 3 years. It was shot. It wouldn't hold a group. It made a pattern that was up and down. That was probably about a foot and a half spread at 20 yards. I couldn't hit anything with this rifle anymore. So this has a synthetic breech block and wedge detent. So what that means, it's plastic. So it's not steel. So that is a major drawback with this rifle. I did make it so you can decock it, but the lockup is just not good in this rifle. It never will be. This is out of Spain. I did buy it because this was the first one since I had a Diana 34 years ago, which I didn't know much about tight stock screws and quality pelts then, and I actually sold that one unfortunately, but I got a new one back thankfully. So this 975 feet per second, that was the thing that got me to buy this. And if you're just going to shoot your air rifle once in a while to kill a critter in your yard or whatever, this Gamo might be okay. So here's my thumbs down to Gamo and why, and I want to share with you a rifle that I think would be a much better pick. So this is the Crosman XT, Storm XT. This is literally the Chinese Xisico, if I'm saying that word right, XS19. So that's exactly what this is. So with the cat trigger, that can be made better on the Gamo with an aftermarket trigger screw. But with a RC bearing or even a ballpoint pen, cutting the center out and putting a new piece in there, I made a video on that before, on the inside of this trigger, this can be made way better. This trigger can be made way, way better than the Gamo. What does this have that's better than the Gamo? Well, for one, it does have a steel trigger. It's not plastic. Number two, this is an all steel breech block. This is all steel in here. It has a steel wedge detent, all steel breech block. It locks up solid. It locks up solid because I actually fixed it. The spring was worn out on the inside, but that was it. I couldn't fix that Gamo. They have it made so you can't. They put like red Loctite in there or something. I still don't know if I can get to the spring or not. But this would also be under like your Crosman Optimus, or in the other one that is a gas ram. I don't remember what that's called. They're the same thing. They're the exact same thing. The Optimus has a slightly different stock, but it's the same exact rifle. Every few years, Crosman and Gamo, they decide to change the name of their rifles for trying to get people to buy them. So this was under the Storm XT. I bought this at a gun show for $60. So, and I redid the stock. And this is actually a really good shooter. I don't shoot it very often, but it's actually a good shooter. Yeah, the negative is it does have plastic sights, but they seem to work good. They're fiber optic, but I just wanted to share that. So between these two rifles, like I said, this is a Xisico XS19. That's exactly what it is. Crosman wants to put their USA label and stuff on it. It's not USA. So here's the Gamo, which I give a thumbs down to, and I tell you why. It can shoot accurately, but I told you why. The recoil reduction rail thing, I've been getting lots of questions on that lately because I made a video on that. For some reason, people are looking up that older video. The recoil reduction rail doesn't work. It's just a gimmick. It's something to put the scope up a little higher. It does not reduce recoil on your rail. It might the first few shots, but that's nothing here nor there. So I just wanted to say this is the one I would suggest for you. So if you like my video, even though the lighting is poor down there, give me a like, give me a subscribe. God bless everyone here out there. Stay warm and stay safe. God bless.